Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished with me, Vapor, and today is the day. Today's the day that you all get to play 1.62. Well, I say today, it depends on where you live in the world. According to Kraljurg, he's going to put it on Steam today, but I'm not quite sure where in the States that he lives, but yeah, the time difference is probably quite epic compared to where I am. But thankfully, everyone should be able to do it. Banished is now out of beta on Steam. So for those of you that have kind of avoided playing 1.6 even, because you didn't want to go through the manual installation, well, now's your day. And hopefully, my videos, Noble Ramblers videos, Night Ghosts, and I think Skystorm was on 1.6 as well. Yes, he was. He was thinking about it. There's plenty of kind of information out there, so hopefully we can all help you out through your journey. Right, what we're going to do, I think it was Nicholas suggested that the library and the barbershop and dentist and these sort of buildings, potentially we could build them as like these triple deck houses, but with these as the base. So we're going to try that one out and just see what happens. I am aware Kathy did say they were all hospitals, but nah, we do this aesthetically, don't we? So it doesn't really matter to me that they're all hospitals as long as it looks right. So I'll leave them to it. We'll just have a quick look over here and see what the traders are. We're going to need to start banking some of this stuff because some of the buildings we're going to build a little bit later on are going to need them. So let's pick up as much of this stuff as we can. We should be able to afford that, I would think. So let's put in how many. I don't know. Maths is definitely not my strong point. My goodness, don't need that much. Clearly not my strong point. Okay, let's trade some of these as well. 12 units. See, I can work that one out. Okay, I think we will take some of these as well. Again, I think we'll use the statues because we've got tons of stone. I don't need to do that much. Eventually, I will work out the best way of doing this. That's going to do too much, isn't it? Should be about right. Yep, there we go. That'll do nicely. There we are. So how are we doing for tools? We are maxed out. So clearly we fixed that problem. But we will up it because we don't want to take any risks, and we will do the same with clothes. Not that clothes are a big issue in this kind of climate. So right, these built. Ooh, I like the little they awnings, I think they're called. Very pretty. Right, let's see if this will work. So, fingers crossed it won't look completely. Oh, no, I think we might be onto a winner. Excellent. Well, thank you, Nicholas. It was a great idea. I don't know if you were guessing, or whether or not you'd actually tried it out before, but I think most definitely it does work. We may as well put the third floor on as well. Put that here because I know that one has a similar kind of thing going on. We'll go with that one. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, so they are. So the library is also. What is this? It's a little bit confusing when you look at that. So I'm thinking, is it a school? But it's clearly not. And we might even change the style of some of these buildings later on. We might upgrade some of them just to give the area a different look. But we may as well put some people in these. Oh, wait a minute, that's a church, isn't it? That must be a church. Yes, it is. Okay. So we're learning something anyway. At least, well, that's going to help these guys out over here. Although we could probably do with more churches. You can never say that word. So I'm not going to attempt. It always sounds really strange when I say it. In my mind, I know how to say it. I think we'll go with this one because I like the idea of having all the kind of the plants and things. It just kind of goes with the general feel of the building. This one we will go with that one. Again, we'll go with that one. Okay, so this is starting to take shape. One thing we do need to do around here is just smooth off that lump before we do anything. So we were going to put all manner of things in here. I'm just thinking maybe first and foremost we might actually put a pub in here. I'm sure it's in one of these. Not that I'm sure we have the stuff to do a bakery. Do you know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I might put the bakeries and things on this side. We will see. We will see. Anyway, we need the pub. Where is it? Here it is. Do we put this in the middle of the kind of town square, so to speak? Or we might actually use the Colonial Charter one. Because this feels a little bit like a side building, so let's have a look. And I can't remember which one it comes under. That's useful, isn't it? It used to have its own tab, I'm sure. Yeah, there it is. My goodness. Winery, brewery, okay. The coffee house. Oh, we most definitely have to get that in. It's kind of like the Starbucks of Banished, I guess. That's about centre, isn't it? Let's just put that back a little bit. I wasn't planning on doing that. Where will we go with the inn and garden, maybe? Decisions. I think we might go with this. But I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm really struggling to decide. Because this one just doesn't seem right. I do like this one. I wonder if... Is that the same? No, it's not the same size, okay. I think we'll probably get away with this in the middle. That is about central, I think. I wish I could look at kind of a top-down view. That looks roughly right. It might be a little bit... 10, 11, 10, 12. Okay, so it needs to drop a little bit. I'm never going to get this right anyway. It's all guesswork. We will have... I think we'll go there. I don't really care because it's not gonna work right anyway. Right, we've got plenty more houses now. How are we doing for homes? So 123 families, 87 homes. Food is starting to drop. Certainly is. And we're not actually bringing any food in. What's going on here? We need another priest. There we go. So we need to think about food. Did I take away... Okay, so we still got... Is that a herbalist, I wonder? No. What are we going here? We don't need any of this. I can trade for food, obviously. I'm just wondering if we do that, maybe. We could remove this building, which I think we'll do, and we'll put the food trader in. Hopefully we don't have any kind of food crisis between now and then. We might just about make it through. Yeah, this is definitely going to be some kind of farm country. Well, are they struggling to lumber? Definitely having lumber issues. Okay, we'll switch this to lumber. Are we full on logs? Can't be. Materials. Oh, it's materials, isn't it? Or is it? It's probably materials. Let's see what happens. No. What speed are we running on? ×2. Oh, there we go. It is logs. Excellent. We're not going to take any more of those. Ah! Oh, I was going to say we could build the wharf and ship, but I don't think we can. No, we can. I thought we needed more than this. Now, why can I put this so it's not going to look completely out of place? Could we get away with it being here? I think we probably could. The little sailboat that comes by is probably going to bump into it slightly. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Is there another part of the river that would... Yeah, the river's not really helping, is it? Maybe this actually, yeah, we might get away with this side. Because then we can put some key wall in just to make it look the part. I think we'll put one to leave a little bit of space, I think. Oh, there's different boats. Ooh. I didn't notice that until now. Okay. Let's try again. This one. So we're probably better off, considering it's only a little river. We're probably better off with slightly smaller. There we go. Right, everything's coming together. Oh, we had enough lumber, okay, but we haven't really got any beer, so this isn't going to do anything just yet. We haven't got any coffee, so let's have a look. Just coffee beans, okay. We'll chuck some in there so I don't forget. It's quite an interesting building, actually. We'll chuck a path up to the front door. Oh, look at that, and it somewhat lines up. It's slightly off. Well, that's a tad frustrating, isn't it? You can't quite get that close enough. Oh, we have ways around that. We'll fix that. We will deal with that. And the only way that we know how... Is it this one? No. There we are. That looks a little bit cheaty. And the edge of it looks slightly different, but we will solve that later on. Okay. Where's our roads? So we'll come through. And oh man, that wasn't very clever, was it? You know what I'm gonna have to do, don't you? I'm gonna have to remove the pub, because that is gonna drive me a little bit nuts. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? That has to line up. I can't deal with it otherwise. So we need a farm trader as well, so we can get some seeds. That would be quite useful. Where's the food? There we are. This one might not actually fit in here though. Fiddlesticks, okay. Ah, though. We have places where we can put it. Get that in there, and it kind of makes sense actually when you think about it. Where's the farm trader? I don't know if Do we want to sneak this in here as well? I don't want all these trade posts, so it does get a little bit annoying at times. I wish I could just switch them off, because I think even if I take the person out, the buildings will still work. And if I don't dismiss them, it does take a little bit longer until they come again. So we do have lots of options there. Got lots of people running around as well. Food, I suppose, as well, and herbs. Herbs. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? This one, isn't it? Let's see if we can help this herb situation. That should keep them very busy. Builders, we got 10, that's fine. I think, again, might have been Nicholas, said he wasn't too fond of the idea of this fence and he preferred this bit. If I didn't misread what he said, preferred that this key edging as opposed to the fence. What do you guys think? I quite like the fence personally. But yeah, let me know. I might change this one back. I will use this fence elsewhere because it is quite handy. I need to change this one here, I believe, so we can get it closer. I do love this bit. Still a few more features I think I can add to this later on down the line. We've got some people out of work. What are you? Trader, woodcutter, ale wench. Okay, so we need a shopping list. We need stuff to make beer. And although I know we have, is it barley? Yeah, I know we have barley, but we're using that solely for this. Not this, this. So I don't really want to be taking that. So we need some kind of, I don't know, corn or even a fruit potentially. So we can make some kind of beer or cider. We need coffee beans and we need herbs. That's our shopping list once these buildings are up and running. It's kind of interesting when we think about it. I've not done too much in a way of decorating yet, considering that's the thing that I do the most. I've kind of got the groundwork in for what I want, but if we look at the map, this is the thing that gets me, because I'm on a slightly smaller map. Let's put it this way around. I've already almost took up that entire corner, and we've took quite a bit up here. So I think we're going to fill this map up really quickly, which from a kind of a performance standpoint, the game will probably run a little bit better because it's not got lots to think about. But yeah, we have filled quite a bit in, so that's going to give me a lot of time to actually decorate and get things like the way we want. In here, I'm thinking, what have we got here actually? Some of this stuff looks very World of Warcraft, I must say. Fountain? That is World of Warcraft if I've ever seen it. Okay. But I do like these fountains. It's a shame the water doesn't move. I think we could get away with having some of these. I was going to put fountains in each corner. But I'm just wondering. Could we... Would it look wrong if I put kind of duplicates? Because I think these ones look quite nice. Compared to the bog standard ones anyway. If we kind of just double them up like this. I'm not too sure how that will look. Once we kind of put everything else in, whether it'll look like it was just repeating itself too much. Okay, what have you guys just done yet? Not quite. I'm keeping them busy, that's for sure. Right, for this, I'm thinking we're going to use the new fence, which is here. And we're going to make like a coffee garden. I'm not sure if such a thing exists, but in our little world, it's going to. We put it that way, I think we can, yeah. Yeah, we'll have like a little place for people to sit in and have their coffee. It should be tea. It shouldn't be coffee. It's terrible. Did I put that in the right way around? It's hard to tell. Well, that's going to be like that, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But we've got the tables and chairs, haven't we? So we can make good use of those. Are they in here? Where are they? Yeah. So we could kind of go with these, I think. So let's kind of something like this. We'll put some plants and other things around as well. I think this will look quite nice. Plus we've got the swimming pool, which we need to do. And then, yeah, I'm really tempted to upgrade these buildings to one of the other ones. It's a shame I can't zoom in to see them. At the moment, I'm thinking either this one or this one. But I do kind of like the red here. I'm thinking, what would the kind of clay and things they used to build bricks be like in the desert? Would it kind of produce a more sandy red? So maybe we'd be better off with that one. Right, let's see if we can... Ooh, do we do it that way? Yeah, we'll go with that. We will go with that. Stop dithering and pondering too much. That's my problem. Right, we'll double up this road a little bit. Finish, we've got enough stone. Across there. To be honest with you, we could probably do the same thing all the way around. So we can get some benches and things like that as well. Come on, play nice. There we go. One more. There we go. I don't think we need to double this one up. Personally, we'll have a look and see how it looks. But we're starting to get like the beginnings of what we want here now. It's starting to come together. Just gotta keep an eye on that food. Because I don't want our people starving. I think we'll do about that long. And then that one in there. I'll take that one around. I might even do the beans just behind here, you know. We're going to have brewery, beans. Yeah, we could probably do the farms for that over here. Remember, I did say in the previous episode about some kind of irrigation, so... Not sure where we'd quite go with that. We might put a little gate in here as well, but we'll do that one as a closed one. I didn't see that door. Okay, so that's okay there. Yeah, I'm liking where we're going with this. That doesn't look right though. Oh dearie me. There we go. Where's the fence gone? There we are. Well done. Right. I think that's a good spot to leave this episode. I hope you're enjoying what I'm doing. If you've got any ideas, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I can't remember who suggested it, but someone suggested a castle using the military buildings. I will give you a shout out in the next video because I forgot to write your name down. But yeah, any ideas like that, just drop them in the comments and we'll see what we can do. But until next time, as always, take care.